This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Alexandra Carter. A new twist in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, a new letter and a new demand. TMZ received it from somebody offering information on the kidnapper for money. Meanwhile, the man who says he was detained is also speaking out. CBS's Andres Gutierrez has the latest.
I didn't do anything, to be honest. I'm innocent.
A delivery driver named Carlos told us he was the man deputies detained as a person of interest in the Nancy Guthrie case.
Told me, stop moving. What's your name? Carlos. And that's it. They put me in the cop car.
Overnight, the FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department searched his home in Rico Rio, Arizona, about an hour south of Tucson and close to Mexico's border. But they released him hours later.
I hope they get the suspect, because I'm not it. They better do their job and find the suspect that did it so they can clear my name.
The developments come hours after the FBI released new images captured by a security camera outside Nancy Guthrie's home the night she went missing. The chilling video shows an armed, masked person wearing gloves and a backpack.
They're going to spend hours, if not days, looking into each one of those items, and some are so unique.
Retired FBI agent Lance Lysing says the individual's behavior, such as picking up shrubs to apparently try to cover up the camera, indicates the person is not a professional criminal.
Extremely amateurish. And I do think that it gives investigators hope that if they're amateur at the door, they've made other mistakes.
It's now 11 days since the 84-year-old mother of Today's Show co-host Savannah Guthrie was last seen. Authorities are urging the public to call in any tips that will lead to a break in the case. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Rio Rico, Arizona.
And as news breaks in this case, you can stick with News 8 Now on air and online for continuing coverage of the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. A fiery standoff on Capitol Hill this morning. Attorney General Pam Bondi testifying before a House committee over the DOJ's handling of the Epstein files. Lawmakers questioning the extensive redactions and the $2.5 million documents still withheld. Epstein survivors allege the redactions protect some of the high-profile individuals, including the president.
While doing our very best in the time frame allotted by the legislation to protect victims.
Abusers' names and contact information is redacted while our faces and stories are left on full display. This is not protection. This is betrayal.
Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick also facing pressure to resign after admitting to visiting Epstein's private island in 2012 during yesterday's hearing. And some developing news out of Texas, the FAA reopening the El Paso airport. That move comes hours after they shut it down. The FAA was grounding flights for 10 days over reports that Mexican cartel drones breached U.S. airspace. The move stranding thousands of passengers.
In shock, wondering why. And she had just heard the news herself, and she was very confused, and same thing.
Members of Congress say they were not given any warning and will be making inquiries. And a News 8 follow-up now. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz giving an update on Operation Metro Surge. Walz says it should last days, not weeks or months. The remark coming after Walz spoke to border czar Tom Homan on Monday. The ICE operation has left 2 U.S. citizens dead. Back here at home in La Crosse, officials are seeking input to redesign Green Bay Street. The city is looking to add bike lanes to the area. The 2024 Bicycle and Pedestrian Master Plan called for improved facilities because of the proximity to Central High School and Gunderson Hospital. 4 alternative options have been proposed. You can respond to the survey on the city's website. 2 local healthcare systems being honored for their partnerships with UW-La Crosse. Amplify Health and Mayo Clinic Health System receiving the UW Regents Business Partnership Award this morning. That award recognizes their work with UWL on workforce development, training the next generation of healthcare providers.
Physician's Assistant Program, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and other programs where students are having clinical opportunities in those hospitals to prepare to be really good clinicians when they graduate.
The partnerships include medical education, research, internships, and community learning. It is the first time 2 organizations have received the award together. And turning now to the weather, plenty of sunshine out there. Also a warm up on the way, a big warm up, Nicole. What can you tell us?
Just in time for the holiday weekend as well. So if you have any date night plans coming up for Valentine's Day, maybe even add an outdoor walk to the plans. It's going to be pretty nice out there. Highs actually climbing into the low 50s for portions of the area as we head into the weekend. Still have a few milder days ahead of us, but even today and tomorrow we're staying above average. 32 right now under mostly sunny, skies in La Crosse. Just a light wind, not nearly as much breeze as we saw yesterday, so that means that the wind chills aren't being taken down quite as much. Sunny skies in Eau Claire sitting at 25, a little bit cooler to our north, but we should start to see those temperatures rise considering we stay mostly sunny throughout much of the day. So La Crosse seeing high temperature near 40 degrees as we head later into the afternoon, and Eau Claire seeing the highs still above average and above freezing, 34 today for your afternoon high. Again, we do have much warmer weather on the way, especially as we head into the weekend. Near record highs are possible, so I'll have the details coming up in a little bit.
Okay, the heat is on for Valentine's Day. Thank you, Nicole. The delayed January jobs report is out and stronger than expected. Employers added 130,000 jobs, doubling economists' expectations. The unemployment rate also ticking down to 4.3%. Healthcare and social assistance saw continued growth, and construction bounced back after some losses last year. But economists say to approach a job search with cautious optimism.
This is not a red-hot job market. We now have fewer job openings than we have total unemployed, and that means that people are going to have to be patient, maybe a little more diligent or creative as they look for work out there.
The report was delayed due to the partial government shutdown. Delayed inflation numbers are now expected to come out Friday. Ford's electric vehicle division still bleeding money. The automaker's EVs causing $4.8 billion in losses last year, and expects similar losses for more than 3 years before hitting a break-even point. The U.S. men's hockey team 1 day away from opening the Olympics against Latvia for the first time since 2014. The NHL is allowing its players to skate. 3 Minnesota Wild will play for the Olympic gold. Matt Boldy, Brock Faber, and Quinn Hughes. The U.S. looking to take its first gold since the 1980 Miracle on Ice. And the numbers are now in for the Super Bowl. 124 million tuning in to the big game this year to see the Seahawks beat the Patriots. The 2025 game between the Eagles and Chiefs saw 127 million viewers. Still to come here at noon, Estee Lauder accusing Walmart of selling fake products. Which brands are allegedly counterfeit? And an air purifier recall over fire concerns. Your business headlines are next.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse delivers everything your business needs, from cleaning supplies to appliances. Get what you need when you need it. Set up your business account today and let Ace of La Crosse do the heavy lifting.
It's time for the Holman Locker and Meat Market Hog Sale. Order a whole hog, half hog, or our pork bundle. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat.
No cash, no problem. Head to Wesco on Sparta and get up to 48 months to pay interest-free on all the hot new furniture you want. Looking to level up your space? We've got you covered with recliners, sofas, bedroom sets, and dining furniture. All available with zero interest for up to 48 months. Don't wait. Upgrade your home today and swing by Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
When your home is leaking heat, you're paying for energy you never get to feel. That's why we created the Ultimate Attic Solution, the complete top-to-bottom fix for heat loss. We seal up every hidden gap, insulate with premium cellulose, and lock in your home's comfort for good. No drafts, no cold spots, just a more comfortable home with lower energy bills, and a house that finally holds its heat. Call today to take control of your home's comfort.
In this place, strength means something different. It means us all being together. And doing our thing. You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place.
It's time for the Holman Locker and Meat Market Hog Sale. Order a whole hog, half hog, or our pork bundle. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse is the helpful place with the products your business needs when you need it. We service businesses of all sizes. Ask about volume discounts. Contact Jim to set up your service account today.
December retail sales lower than economists were expecting, and Walmart facing a lawsuit over counterfeit products. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell takes a look in today's business news headlines.
The latest federal retail sales numbers showed virtually no change in December from November, despite the usually busy holiday shopping season. Building materials, gardening, sporting goods, gas, and food and beverage stores saw slight increases in spending in December over the previous month, though furniture and electronics sales dipped. This latest Commerce Department report was delayed due to the federal government shutdown last fall. Estee Lauder is accusing Walmart of selling fake versions of its products in a new lawsuit. In court documents, the cosmetics company lists several products it says have counterfeit copies on the retail giant's website, including Clinique and La Mer skin creams and Tom Ford fragrances. Neither company immediately responded to requests for comment. And nearly 200,000 Airova air purifiers have been recalled due to a fire hazard. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, the company has received 37 reports of the recalled model MK04 overheating, including a report of a fire, though so far there have been no reports of injuries or property damage. The air purifiers were sold online by e-commerce retailers like Amazon, Shopify, and Temu. Consumers should stop using the recalled model and contact the company for a free replacement. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, a big change that could impact about 40,000 U.S. college students. But first, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this afternoon. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Race to savings when you shop at Menards. Update your home with new vinyl plank flooring from Mohawk. It's waterproof, durable, and easy to install with an attached pad for sound dampening. Pick up DuraStyle vinyl plank for $279 a square foot. Get superior comfort and support with a new mattress from Serta. Find the perfect mattress that fits your size and firmness needs. This Serta memory foam mattress starts at $197 now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. At Toma Health, our cardiac rehab specialists take your treatment to heart.
I'm Tom from Toma. I've been a cardiac rehab patient at Toma Health. They were very helpful. You know, they were not only just treating the heart, I mean treating all the other aspects of the health. And I enjoyed working with the whole staff.
So we'd make this an enjoyable experience while we're also, still very strategically trying to improve and help them feel better.
Learn more about Toma Health Cardiac Rehab at tomahealth.org.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Coming up.
I'm 60 this year. I have never felt better.
Drew's one-on-one with the incredible Halle Berry.
I feel stronger, wiser, smarter, more empowered.
She's dishing about her sexy new co-stars.
My feet didn't hit the ground working with these guys.
And going a little wild with Drew. Plus, Landman's Michelle Randolph on working with the iconic Billy Bob Thornton.
He's perfect.
Today at 3 on News 8.
Welcome back. Certain college programs could lose access to federal student loans under the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. The change could impact about 40,000 U.S. college students. Consumer reporter Michelle Renee Quinn explains how and the programs most at risk.
The new provision called Do No Harm requires associate and bachelor's degree granting programs to show that graduates earn more than high school graduates. Now, higher education firm HEA Group says college arts, religion, and trade programs like cosmetology are the most likely to be cut off from federal student loans. The new rule reflects Republican efforts to bar federal student loans for degrees that, quote, leave students worse off than if they never went to college. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act measures earnings 4 years after students get their degree, comparing graduates' pay with that of a typical high school graduate. Programs at four-year colleges around the U.S. at risk of failing the new earnings test include about 8% of studio and fine arts programs, roughly 3% of design and applied arts programs, as well as 1% of English major degrees. Programs that fail the test in 2 of 3 consecutive years could be barred from using federal student loans to finance students' education. This leaves students in those programs trying to find private financing or pay out of pocket. And when it comes to private funding, there's usually requirements like credit score or minimum income, which creates systemic barriers for certain people who are trying to advance.
You can catch Michelle Renee anchoring weekend mornings right here on WKBT. And a quick note, if you have questions about your consumer rights, now's your chance to get those answered. The DATCP taking part in a Q&A session with our sister station in Madison. Just submit those questions to that email address on your screen. We'll bring you the answers after the session. And as we head to break, we will take a live look outside from City Cam 8. Looking great out there. Nicole's in next with a look at our forecast.
You're worried about your mom. Each day seems harder and you're carrying the weight of what to do next. Assisted living senior apartments at Benedictine Living Community La Crosse bring warmth, daily care, and reassurance. Schedule your tour at blclacrosse.org.
Think spring, think new flooring, think Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. As Wisconsin's premier flooring store, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. In-stock laminate flooring starting at $349 per square foot. Receive a free pad with short purchase of 45 feet or under. With free estimates and design, 6 months no-interest financing and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. Stop in today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
A home you love, a business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
You're worried about your mom. Each day seems harder and you're carrying the weight of what to do next. Assisted living senior apartments at Benedictine Living Community La Crosse bring warmth, daily care, and reassurance. Schedule your tour at blclacrosse.org.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Well, we are looking at another mild afternoon ahead of us. Less cloud coverage and less wind than we saw yesterday. So overall, pretty comfortable out there. Most of the area climbing at least above freezing, but folks further to the south likely spending another day in the low 40s. 40 degrees for our high in La Crosse. Tad warmer than we were yesterday, but overall fairly comparable. 34 for the high this afternoon in Eau Claire. Again, less wind today, and we're actually going to see a shift in the wind direction. Still a bit of a breeze out there, not really too noticeable whatsoever as we go into the rest of the afternoon. By the evening, little to no wind at all, but we're still seeing that northwest flow to start the day off. Once we get into the overnight period, those winds start to blow more out of the east, and they'll continue to switch around as we go into tomorrow, becoming even more southerly for tomorrow morning and going into the afternoon. Light winds overall tomorrow as well, but that direction is going to bring that warmer air back into the area after a couple days of that northwest flow. We saw that warm air cut off. Didn't necessarily make us all that cooler, but we weren't getting any warmer. That's going to change as we get into the end of the week, and it'll likely stay that way as we go all the way into the start of next week. So a stretch of warmer, milder, above average weather ahead of us. Still not quite as warm tomorrow, but above average nonetheless. Pretty similar to where we were today. We'll have more clouds tonight further to the south, so you'll notice a big difference in our overnight lows, for the most part in the mid-20s for anyone south of I-94. But as we go further to the north, seeing less cloud coverage out there, therefore a little chillier overall, no cooler than the teens at the coldest once we wake up tomorrow morning. For the afternoon, then comparable to where we were today, maybe a little bit warmer. Going to see that gradual warming since those winds will have shifted by tomorrow morning. Comparable to today again, but still well above average. We're just spoiled at this point. 44 in La Crosse, 39 in Eau Claire. Most of the area now will actually be getting closer to that 40-degree mark if you haven't quite hit it yet, and folks even further to the south, closer to that 50-degree mark. You won't have to wait too long to see those 50s enter into the forecast, though. Just to put it in perspective, while we're talking about even warmer conditions, today and tomorrow are still well above average. As we get towards the end of meteorological winter, which ends at the end of February, we see these temperatures, average highs, warming up much more. Today, we're sitting at that average right near freezing. Continues to rise up. So while our average high is near freezing, of course, when we're talking about highs in the 40s, we're still well above normal, but we're going to continue to rise with that southerly flow for tomorrow, and that will really warm us up through the end of the week. Friday, we're looking at near record highs. We definitely have some ground to make up if we want to get there. La Crosse, the record on Friday, record high 53, set back in 1921. Right now, the forecast calling for about 49, so we're 4 degrees off from that. In Eau Claire, a little closer, still a 3-degree difference from the record and what we're forecasting. For Saturday, that's going to be another day. Friday and Saturday just overall have somewhat cooler records compared to what we have next week. So these are really only going to be the 2 days that we're looking at. The possibility a little bit closer in both cities on Saturday, with La Crosse about 3 degrees off from the record. Eau Claire just 2 degrees shy of the record. And this has been a warming trend all week long, so those temperatures still continue to rise. There's going to be a chance either way, even if we don't get the records, it's going to be quite nice out there. Multiple days spent in the low 50s as we go into the weekend.
Yeah, that is looking amazing. We're all going to appreciate that.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, too.
Just in time. Thank you for that, Nicole. Still to come for us here at noon, the best video you might see all day. Not 1, but 29 pandas. We're back with the story after the break.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout our entire store.
King Furniture. Nice people.
Nice furniture.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination, because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms, we have kitchens, we have bathrooms, we have flooring, we have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
White sandy beaches, the perfect temperature. Ah.
Well, this isn't what I had in mind.
Stop dreaming and start packing. Fly anywhere with La Crosse Regional Airport.
Now this is more like it.
Your convenient hometown airport.
Are you looking for a way to get your child off their screen? Good luck with that. If you're looking for something better than this, take your kids boating. Boating means more family time, more fun, and way less screen time. Start your new family adventure during the boat show at American Marine. 2 heated showrooms full of ski and surf boats, fishing boats, and pontoons. We also have a large selection of pre-enjoyed boats. Can't wait to see you on the water, and let's go boating!
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout our entire store.
King Furniture. Nice people.
Nice furniture.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Get ready for a cuteness overload in China. 29 panda cubs making their television debut today, all in celebration of the Lunar New Year. At one point, the cubs were placed in a giant rice dumpling bowl. The dumpling is a traditional Chinese delicacy for the Lunar New Year. They are very cute. Nicole is back with one check of the weather after the break.
Thinking of remodeling or building a new home this year? Stop in and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Don't settle with the insurance company until you've talked with Schwabel, Getz & Sieben.
I felt so special. I felt that I was going to be their #1 client.
I just got a great peace of mind knowing that I wasn't a case number, that we were doing this together.
We really did feel like we had a team behind us.
I was really impressed with how they treated us. They were backing us up 100%.
They always have your best interest in mind.
Go to Schwabel.com and fill out a free online case evaluation. There is no fee unless we win.
Walt never smoked a day in his life, so when he developed a bad cough, we never thought lung cancer, but that's what it was. What gives a non-smoker lung cancer? A friend suggested we check the house for radon. Sure enough, it was high. We've had it taken care of now, but I wish we'd known sooner. Walt died 4 weeks and 5 days after the diagnosis. If you haven't had your home checked for radon, do it. Do it for your family. No one should lose someone they love because of this.
Doorbusters. Buy this Ashley sectional and you'll get this ottoman free. Up to 60% off list at the President's Day Doorbuster deals at Slumberland Furniture. Get this reclining sofa for just $6.99 and get the recliner free. This reclining sofa loaded with features, just $5.99. A Sealy mattress for just $2.99. Or a Lazy Boy recliner for just $2.99. Deals this hot are while they last only. Doorbuster deals now through President's Day only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters.
Thinking of remodeling or building a new home this year? Stop in and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Well, this is going to be the perfect stretch for the car washes. Lots of business ahead. Still going to have some hours of the day where we're going to be near freezing for today and tomorrow through Friday. Not quite warm enough for the wax. I'm not a car expert, but I looked it up. It's got to be in the 50s for that,
okay.
So we have to wait a little bit longer.
We're getting closer, though.
Yes.
That's good news. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.